Hello everyone and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today's reading is going to take a look. Oh, my light just flickered. Oh, my light just flickered. I'm so happy about that. It doesn't happen often. I think ever since I set up this office space, it's only happened maybe 4 or 5 times where I've had a flicker in the light. So I don't know if it came over on the camera, but that is showcasing to me, and it's making sense to me really now in my heart space, especially because of the question I was going to first ask. So I'm taking a look at Liam Payne's energy in regards to the tragedy that happened and just trying to answer some follow-up questions. I've done extensive readings on this, so please, if you haven't already, take a look at the videos that I have in my history, the channel history here, and whatever's resonating with you, go watch. But I've always had, or I received the image of an owl and Liam coming to me as an owl. And I'll read this card, which is showcasing owl magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. And I absolutely love this. And I feel really connected to the owl specifically. You might see an owl if it's resonating with you. But that's how he showcased his energy to me, coming forward as this owl. And that stayed consistent throughout the readings that I've done for him. Now, there was someone in the comments asking if he was truly in spirit, and I have consistently gotten that. I think he's crossed over, and I think the light flickering with my ear ringing at the same time is, for me, confirmation of that. Okay, I'm not trying to force anything on you, but I do get the energy that he has crossed over. He is in spirit. Now, I want to also take a look. I did see there were some questions regarding, I guess, fans turning out for, oh yeah, look at that. King of Cups Emotional Mastery is coming out right away. So I do feel as though there were, and I'm taking this from the chat, okay, one of the people in the community coming out, showing their love for Liam someplace, like getting together, and let me just see what it said exactly here, like a mobilization for Liam. And I guess there's the question of, did the family want people to more so refrain from this? And what Liam's feelings in regards to this. I feel he's feeling very emotionally blessed and thankful. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Cups, celebration and community. So his energy is showcasing so thankful that he made this impact, a huge impact. And not just that, has helped people through their own struggles and triumphs and not giving up and pushing forward. So there's a real big gratitude here being showcased towards fans, because that's what I'm looking at, his fan base, which again, I've gotten multiple times that he considers fans an extension of family because he grew up in that world. He grew up in the limelight, and it was just something that was an everyday reality for him. And I do feel as though when he was feeling blue, I see the blue. When he was feeling blue or down, is what I felt pulled to, feeling blue or down, depressed even, he would turn to his fans, and he knew that he could always count on the fans to be there for support, to cheer him up. I get all of that energy coming out. Page of Swords, excitement and curiosity. Okay. Now, as far as moving forward, let me just see his energy in regards to, I don't see him having any issue. I get this in reverse. There's no ill intent behind it. There's no, it's an act of love. It's an act of love and kindness and support. So I get energy surge and communication and an attitude of gratitude for showing up. Now, I'm also getting the message that it's part of the healing journey, the healing process, collectively as well as individually for many people. And he would never want to take that away from people. It has been a trauma for many people that grew up with him, grew up with the band One Direction, grew up with his music, and he understands that. So it's an attitude of gratitude, and it's really allowing people time to heal, to grieve, to process through, to ask questions, to try to get answers. Will we always get an answer? Not always, right? Because it's difficult. There's just so many unknowns. But it's about collectively feeling as though you're coming forward and supporting a person that truly made an impact in the life of so many, the life of the collective, right, that he had as a fan base, and also is going to continue. And I get the death card in reverse here, that transition, that transformational change. He will continue to make an impact long after he is left the physical. Like, his impact and the intentions that he set of bringing forth everlasting monumental change is still going to unfold. Like, that is still, yeah, thank you. I have the sun on the horizon. It's still going to unfold. Whew, okay, that felt really heavy. So it's a legacy, but it's one that's going to be like a landmark and make a difference. Very impactful in making a difference moving forward. And it could be something small in someone's life, but then also something on the grand scale as well. So it's going to be different in different ways for everyone. I'll pull for the family as far as they're really struggling and trying to get back to normal, right? But there's not going to be normal ever again. And when people go through loss like that, with the Fool in reverse, like it's there's no normal ever again, right? After this, it's learning to cope, learning to live, and trying your best to show up each and every day. And then over time, I don't want to say it gets easier, but over time it shifts, and it feels easier, I guess would be how I'm explaining it, from having dealt with my own loss. Okay, I'm not trying to force that on anyone, but over time, I think that it will feel like they're a family again. But that's going to take time. That's going to take time. And they're really going through the pain of the loss. And just, it's going to take time. Very often it's said by individuals that have gone through loss that the first year is the hardest. And I do feel as though for myself and dealing with loss throughout my life that is very true. I have this card coming out confirming that. I think that this is going to be a tough year for the family. And subsequently, they need love and light and healing energy sent their way. And I'm getting chills all over. Liam is actually asking, in the energy that I'm feeling right now, is if you're saying like a prayer or sending out love and light to him, to please also do that for his family and his close friends also, because it really will have an impact. And it's just really showcasing that they're going through a hardship and they need prayers sent their way. They need love and light sent their way. Just as a help, if that resonates with you. Okay, let me see. As far as them being frustrated about fans showing support, right? Showing support and wanting to seek answers in a peaceful way and wanting to show up and support Liam's energy. Let me just see how and again, I'm just asking collectively for the family, okay? It doesn't mean that they might not have individual viewpoints as well. How do they feel in regards? Four of Swords is coming out. So I think right now they're just really understanding that everyone's on a healing journey and everyone's dealing with this tragedy. And they're no stranger to the fact that he meant so much to so many people. And they've been dealing with the ups and downs and ins and outs and rounds in regards to him being a very large celebrity. Okay. So I don't get anything showcasing that. I think they want to hide from the world a little bit and are wishing to kind of just grieve in peace. But I don't think that they're wishing any type of ill will or wanting fans that are showcasing his memory. Yeah, I don't get that at all with the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so we touched base with that. And then one of the other things was regarding the energy. I believe it was Lyall. And I apologize. I couldn't even tell you which member Lyall is unless I familiarize myself with it. Because I was not aware. I was aware, but I didn't follow One Direction prior to all of this. I didn't know probably a single song of theirs, and I honestly wasn't aware of Liam. I've found this after the fact. Oh, look at that. The Hierophant's coming out again. I've been able to really build a relationship and am so appreciative of his energy because he just does have a phenomenal sense of humor. A real phenomenal sense of humor, a glow about him, and a way to just put people at ease. So if you feel, I think he was a natural healer, and I think that was part of his issue with substance abuse, because it's very difficult for people that are taking on the trauma and pain from others, especially for him being in the limelight. He's going to absorb the energy and not know how to process that or deal with it. And it can be very hard to cope. So I do feel as though he naturally picked up on a lot of energy, emotions, and his energy being around others was this vibrant light, this vibrant aura that really did uplift anyone that was near him, right? In his energy field. And I feel as though he may not have completely realized this, right? Because it's still something that I think we're all learning as a people, how energy works and how it impacts everyone around you as well. And I think hopefully you've felt this on the individual, where for you, if you're around someone that is sad, like you might feel their sadness. If you're around someone that's happy, you might feel their happiness, especially if you are an empath, right? And that's something that I'm able to do very strongly, and it's taken me a long time to set up boundaries and to just be aware of it. And for me, I kind of steered clear of large groups and people and gatherings, but Liam was right in the mix of that all the time. So that's a lot of energy to have to process through, and it's a lot of people trying to absorb your energy. So I do feel as though he did have that gift, and I see it in his, how would I say this, his aura, even in spirit. It's very vibrant and very beautiful. It's this blue at the root, and then with the yellow around it is how I see it. And when I say I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So I just wanted to get that message out. Okay, yeah, it's like such a shining light, so much love to give. And the Ace of Cups is there too. It doesn't mean that he was perfect by any stretch, right? It does not mean that. It just means that he was loved. He was loved, he was cherished, and his smile alone lit up a room and touched so many souls in a way that just immediately lifted their spirits. I mean, that's a gift. That is an absolute gift. And it's still there. I'm hearing, so see that, and the sun is coming out. It's still there. His energy is showcasing to me. When you think of me, think of that squirt. What is it? I'm saying the wrong word. I want to say like squirky, but that's not right. The like the grin smile, smirky smile. it's kind of, even with like a big grin, I'm still seeing this like almost like a little bit of like a smirk with it. I don't know. Let me know if that's resonating with you. That's what I'm feeling and seeing in my mind's eye. And it's just very contagious. It's very contagious. So would light up a room, and the smile would just go from one to the next to the next. Okay. This message wanted to come out. I'm sorry. I think I was meant to, what was I talking about? Lyall. I get the devil in reverse, so I don't think he intentionally set him up or tried to sabotage him in any way. Let me confirm that, because that's what I was asked. Did his energy try to set him up? I don't think so. No, I'm getting a no. Yeah, I'm getting a no for that. Let me just showcase and see Lyall's energy in regards to anything with Liam towards the last days. How was their relationship? How was their relationship? Three of Pentacles. I think they were going to do something, to be honest. I think that they were in the works of figuring out the next step to collaborate in some way, shape, or form. Because I get the Three of Pentacles showcasing working together, and it's like the Eight of Pentacles, they were in the beginning stages or fine-tuning details, but it just didn't go any further. And I'm wondering, yeah, it just didn't go any further because of what happened with the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm wondering too, I know I've done a reading in the past and it's kind of jogging my memory. I'm wondering if this was the energy that I had tapped into, where feeling as though he should have listened more, as far as Lyall, like wishing he had listened more or been there more. Something along those lines. But didn't realize that wasn't going to have the chance. So that's what I feel pulled to. Okay. I feel real heaviness. I just want to send love and light out to Lyall as well, and his energy. It's weighing really heavy on his chest. It's a heaviness there. Let me just see if I get further clarity as to how he's, it feels like he's really, this energy, missing, craving, desiring, but it's just almost, it could be where he's putting some sort of blame on himself. I don't think he's to blame in any way, shape, or form, but you know how people get survivor's guilt sometimes, and I think right now he is feeling very abandoned, or like he might have abandoned Liam's energy, and is just wishing, longing that he could talk to him. Yeah, look, intimacy card coming out. I just wish I could talk to you again. I just wish I could drop my ego, if he had an ego at all, and just like the hug, give you a hug and tell you I miss you. I'm hearing the word brother. I'm hearing the word brother. So I think that they had a strong affection towards each other, love towards each other, and brothers towards each other, is what I'm feeling pulled to. And what I'm hearing is Liam's energy showcasing, talk to me. I'm here. I'm always listening, always with you. I know by no means would he ever watch this video, but let's just get a message for how Liam's energy might come across for him, to just let him know that he would first showcase that he's safe, he's in spirit. He's making a joke that I told you. So I don't know if these two, or I think all of them were probably very competitive with each other. So it's not the best joke. And he's telling me I can't judge his jokes. Okay. I do really appreciate the energy that he showcases for me, take this with a grain of salt with a sense of humor, but he's saying, see, I beat you. I made it first. I win, right? And it's a terrible joke in that respect, but it's showcasing that he is okay. He is okay, and he's on the other side, and he's still shining bright, and he will forever shine bright and forever make a difference and make an impact. So what I'm getting as far as the energy here is showcasing a flame. I'm seeing an eternal flame, and that's what I'm getting. So I don't know, possibly like a candle would be something that I think would be a message if someone was seeing a candle in that moment and it resonated, just showcasing safe passage as well. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get one guidance message from the angel deck, and I'll ask for Liam to bring forth this message for you, the fans. All right, the fans showing up. And 3. So what I'm being pulled to with this is mind, body, and soul as well. And this is making sure it's 3. So 4 threes. This is making sure that you're showing up for you each and every day, to continue to live your life, to continue to pursue your dreams. And that's the biggest thing, is his energy is showcasing, like, wanting people to pursue their passions and live their dreams. Go after your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, your desires, but always turn around and have that attitude of gratitude and be thankful and just be appreciative for every moment, because it really can be gone in the blink of an eye. All right, we have 3. Hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Let him be a guardian angel for all of you out there to encourage and motivate and inspire you to pursue your dreams. Love and light, everyone.